Okay, so then at what point do you consider a diastasis to be healed or well functioning?
Well, number one, it's not about the gap. It's not at least all about the gap. We're still measuring it, funny, even though we're not really talking about it being part of the functional equation. But, we want to see this abdomen and the muscle system work when it's challenged. And that's when I see it sort of healed. So, we might have some of the collagen of the linea alba still kind of soft at rest. I look for not a very deep gap if we're going to speak about sort of that in particular. I want it to be shallow, so we don't want to have a big groove happening. We'd like to sort of see the other muscles underneath it come to support it, and then a little bit of kind of coming together of both sides of that linea alba as part of that natural healing, which really should be pretty good at about 8 weeks postpartum. We should see some of that happening. And if that's persisting, then we certainly want to look at our other restraints that help that. But again, if it's soft and maybe shallow at rest, but then we get them to do a head lift or even something more challenging like 4-point or plank, and then we see this bulging or this widening, then I say not healed. Yeah. So we might be kind of, oh, that's much better than you were before at rest, but you still do this. To me, that doesn't help me at all. But yet again, on the reverse of that, we might have something that's kind of somewhat far apart, but then when they do something functional, like bam, it comes together. So check that. That to me is healed. Does that need surgery? I don't think so. Not from my perspective.
So cool. So then when you do see that to be functional, are you at that point saying you can get back into whatever exercise you like if the pelvic floor is working well too, or do you still have any restrictions on the exercise piece of the puzzle?